Hello fellas, so in this video I'll be sharing with you these 5 traits you need to have as a man, and if you exhibit these traits, girls or women will find you very attractive because women are drawn to these traits. As a matter of fact, if you have these qualities or you exhibit these traits, you'll become a puller. You become like a magnet where you pull women to you, whether romantically or just mere platonic friendships. And so it is important that as a man, you should have these things when you are dealing with women. And it is free game that I'm going to share with you. So, number one, the very first thing a lady would identify with you when she actually sees you and you are interacting with her is that you are self-confident. Okay, that you are very confident about yourself. And so self-confidence is a very important trait. Even apart from our engagement with women, our interactions with women, we in life, okay, in every sphere of life and in any environment we find ourselves in, we must exude confidence. Confidence is a very number one basic trait that has a man, and it is not easy. Sometimes, depending on a certain situation or certain condition or environment you find yourself, but you need to exhibit it because confidence suggests that you are unperturbed by the circumstances around you. Confidence also suggests that you believe in yourself and you hold yourself in high esteem. Because listen, if you don't put some respect on your own self, if you don't regard yourself as worthy of the good things that life has to offer, nobody would put that honor or that esteem on you. So first of all, you need to be confident that whatever good thing life has to offer, you are also worthy of it, or you also deserve it. You just have to put in the work to be able to get it. So wherever you find yourself in, things people are not able to do because of maybe what people will say, you will do otherwise because you are confident and you are bold. And sometimes, listen, confidence is not trying to lift up your shoulders, trying to be arrogant, okay, and then proud and all that. Confidence is not like that. As a matter of fact, some people will hide their fears, will hide their timidity. All their fears will be hidden, and then they will try and act as if they are the man, but inwardly they are very, very timid. Inwardly, they lack strength within them. But confidence says that you are the best. Okay, so first of all, if you're interacting with any lady, confidence run through all the other pointers that I'll be sharing with you. So if you don't have confidence, it will be difficult for you to employ the other strategies or the other traits that I'll be sharing. So the very first one is being confident about yourself. If you are confident about yourself, a lady will see that you are very comfortable in your own skin. A lady will know that, okay, so you are not moved. You feel you want to do what you want to do. You don't listen to what people say. If this is what you are after, you go for it. And that is what a confident person will always do. A confident person will not look at what is happening around him, will not look at what he feels inside because of what he's seen outside. A confident person will still attack the issue. A confident person will stand on his grounds. A confident person is always objective. A confident person will not always succumb to anything that comes his way. So if you are dealing with a lady, if you are talking to a lady, you have to be confident. If you are making your intentions known to a lady, you have to be confident about this, because sometimes a lady will test you. Sometimes a lady will test your confidence. Even sometimes, whether your girlfriend or a lady you are talking to, or you find yourself in a space where other ladies are there, sometimes they will pass certain comments. Okay, sometimes it's just to test your how confident you are, and you need to show that really you don't care about how they feel about you. Okay, a confident person will never care about how others think or feel about them. They will go and attack. They will go and just do what they have to do. But that does not mean that they just step on people's toes, or they denigrate or use derogatory comment, or they disrespect. Confidence is not about disrespect. Confidence is not about arrogance. There's difference between a confident person and an arrogant person. So being confident is about believing in yourself and doing what your beliefs and your principles are, just acting on your principles and your beliefs. And so that is how it is. If you say A and the lady says B and you believe A is what will lead you to, just be firm on that decision and she will follow you. But if you quickly rubbish your A and then you just accept her B, she will know that you are not confident in your own skill. That means that you don't believe in the things you say and you do. And it is a very big turn off. So I cannot overemphasize on the need for confidence, self-confidence in any person's in a man's life, especially when it comes to the dating game. So you need it. It is very, very, very important. Now, number 2, a lady will be drawn to you if you have emotional stability. Emotional stability, guys, is very, very important. Because listen, women are very emotional. They think not with their brains. They think with their feelings. They think with their heart. Sometimes girls will think with their feelings. What do I mean? Sometimes a girl will just pick up an issue with you just because this is how she's feeling at a certain point in time. Okay, so sometimes the lady will say, so you've neglected my calls, you've not been answering my calls, you've not been picking my calls. Maybe she snubbed your call once, and because of that you retaliated, and so you decided not to. Or maybe even apart from that, sometimes you decided not to just pick a call for some reason, because you were just trying to let her miss you and all that. Now she offends you, she does something and she offends you, and because of that you become emotional, and immediately when she complains about the fact that you decided not to pick her call, you just retaliate, or you just reply and you say something like, yes, because I didn't pick your call because you were through this. No, sometimes you can just say, oh, I was very busy, I was doing stuff, that is all. But I saw your call and I intended to reply you. That is all. Sometimes you just have to be very stable in the things you do. Don't be counter-interactive. And if you are emotionally unstable, that means that you are not strong, because a woman would want to date a man who is centered, who does not react based on emotions. The next quick thing, you are angry. So if she's angry, that does not mean you should be angry. Sometimes you can be angry, but your anger should be controlled. You understand? So sometimes she'll pick an argument with you, or she will say some certain things that will trigger. All you need to do is to disengage. You disengage by just passing a comment that suggests that you are not ready to go on that tangent, because this is what you also think and this is what you believe would have salvaged a certain situation. If she disagrees with that, that is her own problem. As for you, you are maintaining your stance on this issue, and that is what you are not going to do any argument or anything at all. So don't let your feelings control you during your engagement with a woman or with women. It is very, very important, because normally a woman will see how you react when, for example, when you see her even just talking to her ex-boyfriend, so maybe perhaps you met, you were with your girlfriend, and your ex-boyfriend passed through, or she bumped into your ex-boyfriend and you were around, and then just in public she shook hands or she hugged the ex-boyfriend. Okay, just because of the fact that the ex-boyfriend just fine. It is not something that is very good or pleasant to the eye. It is not something that, but you can't be overly reactive there, and then you just go and attack her. Why did you hug? Why did you hug him? Why did you hug him? Why did you do that? It is very, 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 very bad. So if you don't want to go on that route, you don't want to do that. Do you understand? So maybe depending on how she hugged her boyfriend, you can say, okay, so you are free to do anything you want to do, okay? But next time, you don't hug your ex-boyfriend like that. You lean backwards. It's just your chest or it's just your shoulders. That is all. You don't go in and all that. That you can just say that, but you can't be, because of that you are angry and it has affected your mood the entire time with her. If she finds out that you are very emotional, she knows that she can control you, because emotionally unstable people are easily controlled, and you don't want to do that. If you do that, she will never find you attractive. A woman will not see you as an attractive or a catch. A high value man is one that is emotionally stable. Number 3, a trait you should have that girls will find attractive is the fact that you should not care. You should not care. You should not overly care about things. You should not care about life. Okay, so you find yourself in a space where other women are, you meet for you engage in certain meetings where other guys and other ladies are also present. Okay, now you tend to find out that sometimes during your engagement they want to know to what extent you would want to do some things to please them. Maybe you have a car. Okay, you have a car and you're going a certain direction, and as you are going there you have other male friends who are going your location, so you are heading to almost the same direction or destination. Now the other ladies, now you are very close to your male friends, your guy friends, than the ladies. Now because you think they are ladies and maybe you find some of them attractive and you want to have something to do with one of them or any of them, you tend to want to try and see how you can add them into your car, bring them on board, okay, get them into your car. Meanwhile, you have 4 other guys or 3 other guys, and there are 4 other girls. Don't say because they're all going to your direction, you're going to pick the girls. No, forget about them. They will still get to their location. Your guys are your clique. Your guys are your go-to persons. Your guys are your friends. You don't abandon your guys just because you want to please the lady or the girls. If you do that, they'll realize that you're a soft guy and you do anything for women. No. If they realize that, no, instead of giving them left, you give the left to the guys. They will know that, no, you know what is supposed to be done, and you know that you can't abandon them because they know that men always want to get into their pants, and they will do whatever it takes to just please them and then be in their good books. But it's not about being their good books. Don't care about that. If it is your friends, that your male friends, you are moving to the same location, go. So this example I'm giving you, it applies to any other thing. Don't care too much, like texting them after taking the number, sending him messages. Don't care about just texting too much. You can decide not to even be doing the good morning text and all that. Just go straight to the point. Hey, what's up? I will be going here tonight, or I want to go here today or tomorrow. If you have time, you can join me and let's go. Don't care too much by after making that suggestion to her, you follow up again 6 hours later to check. So I am going, will you go? No, you just place the proposal. You made an open invitation to her. Leave it to her. Just leave everything in her hands. If she wants to go with you and she wants to follow your program, she would send you that DM. She will respond to you and say, okay, I can confirm to you now if I will be able to follow you to where you are going. However, I would respond to you when I'm able to get confirmation. Fine. Listen, an hour to the time, if you don't hear from her, don't say anything. Because if really she wanted to go, she will just send you a message. And at the end of the day, you are inviting her to a space where all bills will definitely be on you. And so that means that there's an offer for her to go and enjoy. If it is drinks, if it is ice cream, if it is food, if it is an experience, a musical concert and all that. So if she didn't follow you to the program, that suggests that maybe she has other plans that are very important than yours, or she doesn't want to just spend cozy or private moments with you, and that should subtly, okay, indirectly send a message to you that she does not find you or see you the way you see her. So this is how you should do. You should not care about how they will feel. Just put down your plans. Just say whatever you want to say, want to do. Just let them know that these are your plans. This is what you want to do. Don't care about how she feels. Just do what you want to do. If she's really feeling you like that, she will follow your program. You don't have to stress. There's nothing stressful about this. Now, the next thing that women find very attractive in a man, it's a trait that I want you to also adopt. It is being outcome independent. Listen, there shouldn't be any situation where you find yourself where you want to now act as if now your all your actions and your moves suggest that you'll be concerned or you'll be worried that she will say no to you. She will say no to you. With any engagement with any lady, in any engagement with any lady, whenever you're interacting with her, do not be outcome dependent. Be outcome independent. That whether she says yes or no, you are good to go. Being outcome independent means that you are not afraid of rejection. Understand that rejection is part of the game. Rejection is part of the game. Because at the time you approached her to speak to her, to let your intentions known to her, you didn't know what plans or what kind of state she is in. Maybe she just got out of a new relationship. Maybe she just got out of a better experience in a relationship, or her plans is such that it's not accommodating of a relationship, or she does not see herself dating now. So anything can be possible. Maybe her pursuit is that she will pursue her career or her education, anything at all. So that means that when you're interacting or engaging a lady, you don't have to just be bent on her accepting your proposal. It is a no. You are shooting yourself in the foot. It's a step in the wrong direction, as a matter of fact. Okay, don't care about what she will say. Just let them know that this is what you think, this is what you feel, this is what you want things to go. If she's not feeling you, that's it. And the moment you outcome independent, it will show in your actions, because you don't care. You don't care what she feels. You can just behave in such a way that she will even be thinking, hey, he wants me to say yes, and this is how he's acting. That means that perhaps maybe he has girls, he's been seeing girls more, he knows more about girls, or a lot of girls like him. For him not to care about how I will feel about what she's saying or how I feel about what he's doing, that means that he has experience with ladies. Ladies find him attractive, and girls are drawn to things other girls are drawn to. And so if a girl identifies that there's certain things in you that girls will be drawn to, she'll be drawn to you. And a girl will know when girls like you. And it is based on how you make them feel. It is based on how you act around them. When you act in a certain way, that everything you are doing revolves on a positive response, you are going to lose at the end. Act in a way that suggests that you don't care what she thinks, if she says yes or no. Her standpoint or her perspective on the two of you, on your situation, does not change who you are. Because saying no to you does not really change who you are. It does not define who you are. You understand? Now, the very last thing is knowing how to let a woman feel a certain way. Listen, this is sometimes, I'll put this emotional intelligence, because sometimes this emotional intelligence is different from emotional stability. Emotional intelligence means that at a certain point in her life, or maybe she's feeling a certain way, there are certain things you can say that will just make her feel secured, feel okay. It will make her feel like she's hearing from God. She's hearing from the Maker. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So emotional intelligence will teach you how to react in certain situations, how to act in certain situations. Being emotionally intelligent, one who is not shakeable, one who is able to detect and know that based on this and this is what's going to happen. If you're able to let you know that this and this and this, because she's an emotional being, and we are very logical. That's how we think. We don't think with our emotions. So sometimes you have to get into a frame and assess her emotions and meet her halfway. You just have to assess what she's going through, what she's feeling at a certain point in time. Do you understand? Because sometimes a lady will say, "You don't call me. You don't have time for me. You don't see me enough." Emotional intelligence will let you know that your response should be that of trying to let her know, that yes, I understand that I've not reached out to you more this week. I'm just trying to secure the bag for the two of us in future, or I'm just trying to make things very, very sweet, or put things in order so that you and I can have a very good future tomorrow. Do you understand? There, she was complaining about how you've really sidelined her, or maybe ignored her for some time, or you've gone silent on her, and she does not know what you are doing. Maybe perhaps you've put things before her, you made things your priority, and you made her your secondary priority. And now saying that your response now is trying to let her know that it is true, admitting that you have not been a very consistent texter, or you've not been checking up on her consistently. However, your inability to check up on her is paying off elsewhere, because you are still using that time to do things that will help the two of you in the future, so that you can give her the best life, the better life she wants. You can give her a very happy life tomorrow. So this response to her will melt her, and this is what I encourage you to do. So I will end here on the traits that you should have. I'm sure, and I know you have picked on these things and you are going to adopt them. If you have any other suggestions, if you believe and share my thoughts, or you have any other questions pertaining to what I've just shared with you, please do not relent. Just hit the comment section, share your thoughts, share this video so that others can also see it and then also learn, take some things from it. And then do not forget, ultimately, that you have to subscribe to this channel. If today is the very first time you have joined my channel, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you again in the next one.